As you can tell, the hot tank's going. Hello everybody, how y'all doing? I got the first set of pistons and those bare double humps, and they're getting them cleaned up. See what we got. Those are going to go in next. Gonna get the plugs out of them, and well, actually, I'm probably just going to leave the plugs. No, I'll take the plugs out. I don't know. But we got lots of pistons, and we got like 17 pistons that we thought were all the same. Those three are one style. Those are that set of 8, which has got a melted piston, is one style. That set there is another. They look the same, but we don't have enough. I thought we had more matched stuff, but that's coming out to be 377 stuff. I gotta stop and think. That might be 383 stuff. Sorry, 383 stuff. Those sets of pistons. That is a 350 setup. This looks like new 377 5.7 rod pistons. And then we got some pistons here that are Keith Black 129s. They're dome. They're 400 piston, 6-inch rod. Wait a second, 129. I thought it's 139. 129. Oh, I'm gonna have to look those up again. I think I. And what were these? These are the Keith Black 134s. Supposed to be 383. Okay, now I gotta re-look up those. Alright, now we got a little interesting thing going on too. My buddy that was here a while back, another friend got a hold of me. He said, "Hey, have you heard from him?" Like, no. He's like, "Well, they're trying to figure out what's going on because he hasn't showed up for work. And the last time I talked to him, he said he was going to call me right back and never did. The last he's been heard from anybody was Sunday. So my other buddy that told me that, you know, hey, he hasn't been heard from and we can't get him to answer the phone, work or anybody, he ain't answering the phone. So I broke down and I called and talked to the police, and they're going to go check. He has, I don't know, and his internet's paid, his phone's paid, so, but he hasn't even been online. I mean, he had nothing since Sunday. And Sunday, I don't know. Kind of thinking back Sunday, I think I was live, well, it would have been live stream too. Well, we were live streaming out here at the farm, and that was, I think after I got done with the live stream, he called and I said, well, I was heading home and I haven't heard, well, I tried for an hour to call him and no answer. No text, no nothing. He's just kind of vanished, so waiting for a call back from the cops to see what they find out. So anyway, and then the 327, when the noisemaker ain't going, I'll tell you about that. So, alright. Wow. I really want, you know what's making me want to move to the farm the most now? It's having working internet. It's just a world of difference from what we got in town to here. That computer there I hadn't even used. But, yeah, which makes it nice looking up these piston numbers and knowing what I've got now. And, got these cleaned up. I won't have to take a wire brush to them. They got some surface runs on them. These are supposed to be 30 over 400 pistons. To be 377, which means they go with the 350 crank, which you need the spacer bearings for. So anyway, this little 327, when I get it done, will be for sale. And there's no problem with it. The reason the guy has changed his mind, he'd prefer one that's standard or 30 over. And I mean, these old school blocks like this one, they were always casted so heavy. I mean, the old small blocks, some of these you could, if you sonic tested them, you could actually take them to a 100 and some thousandths over, because they had more meat than what the newer blocks did. But he wants a standard or 30 over 327 instead of a 60, which that's fine. I've got a 327 crank, a large journal, so I've already put the word out with the local machine shop guy. I'm also looking for I'm also looking for some 283 large journal steel cranks. I need about 3 or 4 of them. So I need those. Prefer large journal. I know they're out there. You can find them. That's okay. But yeah, I got to finish up here because I got to take off, because I thought I was going to have a full day here. Nope. Got to go after kid. But that's okay. And the oldest, she kind of got she's kind of flustered, but yeah, I'm kind of, I see a new divide coming, and where she's working it's getting bad. I just noticed something with that 4.0 motor. We can't let the wife see that. We cannot let the wife see that. I'd like to see you call up a parts house and order that gasket. Oh my God. Wife sees that, yeah, we're in trouble. But yeah, unfortunately I gotta shut the tank down. I'm not sure on these double humps that I got. The one after cleaning, I can see it's been hot. It is black in the center, so if it ain't cracked, it'll be okay. If it's cracked, well, we know where that goes. And that might be one of those things. I mean, we got that block there, which I talked to the machine shop about. He's like, well, if it's already been line bored, don't do it again. Then I've seen other tech schools online that show them doing that. They say if you screw up, you can do it again. So I'm kind of getting mixed vibes. So maybe if that has spun the bearing too bad, maybe that's going to be one I'll JB weld the main bearing in. And we'll use like the broken, if that head's broken, then we'll use that and we'll make a grenade. Take it out, set it out in the yard, fire her up and see how long it runs. So, I mean, if you find a cracked crank, cracked heads, cracked block, or destroyed block like that, junk pistons, who cares? If it runs, it runs. If it don't, it don't. Be interesting to see how long it is. I mean, you're not wasting anything. You blow it up. It's just all cast iron anyway. So, yeah, and you guys have probably noticed there was no video for me yesterday. I didn't use any of it, so. And speaking of my daughter, anyway. Okay. Oh, really? Alright. Okay, as I was saying, those are the Mexican heads that came off one of the race car motors. That one don't look too bad. The other one's got a bunch of rust on it. But I noticed as I'm blowing them dry, I was blowing water out around the valve, so they definitely need a valve job probably. And I see a couple of studs, the threads are screwed up, so I'm probably going to have a couple of studs replaced. Really hated the shutdown because I was on a good roll, because I want to get all this stuff cleaned up and run through to get it de-oiled, degreased, and that. So it just makes it much nicer doing that, checking the sizes and everything. Oh, I gotta go, because yep, it's time. I gotta go. So I'm not sure what time this video will get up, but you'll see it when you see it. So, alright, I gotta go. Why is it when you move one thing to another spot means you gotta move something else? Because I've got to move my shelf now to put the refrigerator back. Figure I'm going to get that out here so I don't have to go in the office all the time to get something to drink. Waiting for the heater to warm back up a little. I got all those pistons that were right here and there. Had them all sorted out. Now I just threw them all in there. So we're going to get them cleaned up so we can get them identified. And I got, what do I got? Oh, those are those. Oh, there's 8 of these. What are these? Oh, these are standard Tier W 2311s. I remember that number. Are these 350s? They're 350s, they don't fit. Just a sec. I remember that part number. I thought they were 350. Ah, sorry. Maybe they are 400. Oh yeah, they're 400s. Standard 400s. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's right, there's one. Oh yeah. That's right, this set here. For you guys that don't believe in beam polishing rods, check this out. Look at that rod. That is a stock rod that was beam polished, and it took that much force. It bent instead of snapped. So yeah, that's right. So there's not a full set of those. And he was hoping to be able to buy some individuals. I'm seeing that it looks like they're all selling full sets, so. And being a standard 400, finding one of those, I'm sure they're out there, but yeah, I don't have any. So I thought he sent home more pistons than it's going to be able to be used for him. So far, nothing really able to use for him. God, I swore there were some on special rods. Where the heck are they? Let's see. I'll take another special rod. I got that set for that 350. I swore we loaded up a set that was on those aftermarket 6-inch rods. Ah, here they are, here they are. Okay. I was like, I know he said some. And these are 402. We only got 2, 4, 5. Oh, these are those JE pistons. 5, and then Okay. 6-inch rods. One. I don't know. It's there, but it's almost, it's not legible. So, wow. I thought we sent home a lot more. Well, I don't know. I've got all this 383 stuff. Alright, well, I'm going to fire up the hot tank and get those pistons clean so I can see what I got. Well, we got one box of pistons cleaned up, another box of pistons cleaned up. You see the 327 there. I almost see the floor. I need another. I have more piston box around here, but I guess I threw them. I gotta pick out a few pieces, and then I'll transfer the. Yeah, that's moldy, musty, not moldy. See, there's those Mexican heads. See, that one's got water around it yet. So, this one here's the one that got rusty. Some of the threads are screwed up. Those old 41s are virgin heads. Hopefully they're not cracked. And these are all 383, which would have been 350 piston with a 400 crank. 30 over. And they're not all the same either. They all look the same, but there's 3 different sets there. We got 2 set of pistons in there washing now. So yeah, I'm getting to where I can see the floor, and then we'll be able to sit down and measure these, see if they're any good, usable, whatever. I tell you, I wish I could play music in this. Just a second. Kid wanted me to come. Always wanted me to come over for cake and ice cream, and I'm still out here cleaning. It's easier to work on this stuff when it's clean. Oh, the internet. I mean, that's what I was leading up to. I've been jamming out the music and the radio, yeah, but I just don't get the sound. And there's always so much commercials. They always play the crap. They get you going with a couple of songs, and then they hit you with 20 slow songs that put you to sleep. But anyway, the internet's working great. I went home, and yesterday it started. Now it's done in 2 days. Now I go to do stuff at home, and my web pages are getting redirected. Sometimes they load, sometimes they don't. I have scanned my computer, cleared history, done everything, updated everything, made sure everything. So yeah, and our local radio station went live today. I could not watch their live feed on Facebook. The president's gal that comes on Facebook, she's done a few of them today, and I could watch each and every one of them out here at the farm. No problem. No lag, no nothing. So, yeah. We may have found a trailer house that's not too far away. I guess they're just using it for now, and when they're done, it's going to be moved. It's for sale. So, I'm hoping. I know it's not a house, but it's something. Really don't want to go back to propane, but I think what we're going to do is, since we own the house in town, we'll put the kids in that and then go from there. So, I don't know. Or we might just tear that house down and use the lumber from the back addition to be the addition here on the shop. And then just tear that house down and have an empty lot there. I mean, finding help. I'm funny, ain't I? And I done something today I haven't done. And I asked the wife, I said, when was the last time? It's been a long time. I can't remember. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe even 4 years. I don't know. Time has gone by so fast. I actually bought a shot tonight. Yes, a shot. One shot. I was like, because I kind of heard after I ate supper tonight. And you know what? Freak, I'm an adult. What the hell? I actually had a shot of Hot Damn. The cinnamon schnapps. I don't know what they gave me. But, boy, that settled my stomach right down. Supper didn't bug me. And, because I'm getting to where I heard after I eat. No, I'm not going to start drinking. No, that was just a once in a very blue moon. So, and I've kind of been doing pretty good out here tonight after I got back here. But anyway, I guess I just got about 20-30 minutes to go, and I'm checking into something to dip this 327 in other blocks and heads, like the rust on those heads. There's a product out there, and if I get it, I'll show you guys that you can dip it in. It won't take the grease and it won't take the paint off, so you're going to have to clean them the best you can. But like all the surface rust on there, it will clean them. Like this 327 here, it's got a little surface rust here and there, and then some inside. It's all stuff you can get to, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. And from the videos I've watched and all the other demonstrations on this stuff, it works as good as it shows. Like all the head bolts, anything, as long as it's been cleaned and free of grease and oils, it will clean it down to original metal. Like, wow, it's worked good. But it's expensive, 40 bucks a gallon, so. Then they got some after dip stuff to spray on, which they said will last for a year. And see, what I got to do to this motor, I really wouldn't have to dip it, but I would feel more comfortable dipping it. Because this one's got some non-removable plugs in them, because when they first made these motors back in '65, I think that's what this one is, they just drove steel plugs in and plugged those. I never thought about. So that would make me feel better if this was gunked and everything soaked, and gave it a good bath, power washing, or hot tank after. So, but anyway, I think I'm gonna, well, if you're watching this video, I may have tried the tower out at the farm and let it go up that way. So, I don't know if I'm real keen on letting the computer go all night, but sorry. So, anyway, I guess that's where we're at. Sorry there wasn't a video yesterday, but I was not happy with what I did. Yesterday was kind of rough for me, so. Anyway, see you all later. Have a good one.